What's up, guys? We are here at a special little place. You may or may not know, this year I made the switch to Blazer boats, and today we're able to bring you out here to the plant, give you guys a tour of the facility, let you guys see what goes into building a Blazer boat, why it's different, what sets it apart, talk about the new 650 Pro Tour, and overall just give you guys a look inside of what goes into a hand-built quality bass boat and why we made the switch over here to Blazer. Let's go inside.
Chris Williams with Blazer Boats. We're here at the plant today, going to do a walkthrough and introduce you. This man right here is Bud. Bud has been with us for 19 years. He's the man that paints pretty much every boat that comes out of here, and he knows everything about everything in this plant.
So walk us through here. What do we got going on?
The process we're doing right now is called a skin coat on a bass boat hull. The purpose is to make sure there's no air in your laminate. You also get a good hard layer of glass before the normal layup, which will be tomorrow.
All right, guys, after they lay this first coat here, it's going to set for a day, and then they're going to come back and they're going to hand lay all the woven material in this boat. It's going to set in this mold for a minimum of 4 days to slow cure. We actually have one behind us that's actually been in there for 6 days. And we just let them slow cure. By doing this, you don't have to add as much activator in your resins, which prevents you from having too much heat against your gel coat. And it just gives you a better quality finish, less gel coat stress cracking, etc. Bass boat hull, and there's a little something special we do to these things. We have a material called Durabond, and it's a fabric that actually absorbs resin and becomes strong. And what we do is we put it on the breaking edges of the hull where it turns, and also on the keel, and this gives you a little bit of extra strength in those hard impact areas of the hull. The transom on a Blazer bass boat is not the Coosa board that a lot of people use. Coosa board doesn't rot, but it does flex, and that's what you see sometimes when you see a bass boat that has stress cracks around the transom. With ours, we use a pour epoxy system. It's actually framed up in the boat, and it's poured a liquid epoxy with fiber in it. And what this does is when it sets up, it's like setting up like concrete. It's hard as a rock. And it's about 3.5 inches, as you can see right here. And then they lay material over the top of it when it's complete. That transom's solid. In over 10 years of using this, we've had 0 transom failure and 0 stress cracks in our transom with the pour epoxy system. On the bass boats, one thing that we do special is right here about the console area, all the way around to the transom, there's an epoxy bonding strip that goes in between the top and bottom caps, which prevent the boat from ever being able to be pulled apart. A bass boat needs flex, but it doesn't need too much flex or too little flex. So by doing basically 50% of the boat with that bonding strip, it takes flex out of the boat, which helps with the handling and performance of the boat, and along with that, the ride. All right, guys, we're over here in the finish department for the bass boats. We went through the decking process. Of course, when they deck those, all the harnesses and everything are already in those in the top cap when they put them together. They come over here to the finish department where Bruce and his gang, they lay the carpet. They put all the lids in, they put the seats in, they put the windshields on, the trolling motors on, and completely finish these boats. When they get done with them, they'll set them on the trailer and they'll go over to the engine rigging where they install the jack plate, the motor, and the power poles. On the front deck of our boat, we actually do a patty all the way from the bow to the cooler step up. A lot of the competitors, they only do this front area here around your trolling motor pedal. But with today's technology and the spot lock trolling motors, you're fishing offshore in the summertime, deep fishing, water's rough, you have recreational boats running around. The last thing you want to do is have to stand up here on the nose of your boat. So you can spot lock your trolling motor and step back here to the more stable area of your deck, and you still have the luxury of the padding to save your knees and your back on a long day on the water. In this boat over here, just the beginning, they're doing the carpet actually right now on the inside of the boxes. Now on the 650, your port and starboard side rod boxes are carpeted, and the rest of them are aligned boats. Okay. Once they get that complete, they'll lay this carpet up here on the top deck, and they'll go ahead and install the lids.
Hey, you guys, check this out. We're all swagged out. Blazer took care of us. We're out here. Cliff Crochet's 650 Pro Tour. We got Cody Meyer, new announced pro, his 650 Pro Tour. We got Tyler Wolcott over here, his 650 Pro Tour. Check this out. These boats are sick.
I'll go ahead and make sure they're put together and everything's working.
Okay. All right, you guys, so I run a 625, which is a 20.5 footer. They just came out with a new boat called the 650, and this is the man right here that designed the boat. It's a little different deal. I'll let him talk about all the features and everything they changed, as well as some standard features that a Blazer typically has, which is part of the reason why I made the switch this year and got on Team Blazer. So let's take it away.
Guys, first things first, when you walk up to this boat, you're going to notice the navigation lights have been moved to the top of the grub rail. We wanted to move them out from in front of the boat. They're always in the way. Nobody wants to put it in and out all day long. So now they're always here. They come on, you're good to go. From there, we widened the front deck on the 650 compared to the 625 by 10 inches front to back, so you can lay an 8-foot rod on this deck. At its widest point, it is 5 inches wider than a 625. We added a second lid and made a larger tackle storage compared to the 625. When you get to the console, the seating area, we've put a drawer on the passenger side for extra storage. We've done a fully redesigned console with a built-in tool holder. The console now will hold a 16-inch screen for the guys that like the big screens. We've redesigned the floor, added a different style floor drain to the boat itself. Just in, you fish a rainy day, you want to get the water out. The back of the boat is laid out identically the same as the 625, uses the same gas tanks, live wells, and storage. When you come around at the back of the boat, early mornings, late evenings, we added some lights and at the back of the gunnels that come on with your navigation, just in case, somebody runs up on you, gives you a little bit more light, somebody can see you other than the one light you have on the stern. This boat is actually equipped with dual bilge pumps, which was now standard on the 650. You fish big water, lots of waves, you're gonna take one over the bow, you gotta get the water out.
Oh, this man right here.
Hey,
Tell him who you are, big man.
Cajun Baby, Cliff Crochet.
This is the man right here. So this is what I was telling you guys about though. Check this out. This is a 16-inch graph in the console. This thing's like a TV. You run live streams on this while you're fishing, boss?
Sometimes, when I'm not catching them real good, I take a break and relax back there.
There you go. Hey guys, so that is a wrap on this day. We're exhausted. We're about to drive back home. It's like a 13-hour drive. Had a great day here at Blazer, showing you guys how a Blazer bass boat is built, it's made, what goes into it, the new design, the new 650. Overall, just letting you guys see this little operation they have here. Really quality, kick-ass bass boats made here in the USA, in Pensacola, Florida, by these guys right here, Blazer. If you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow along, we've got a lot more stuff coming your way. And as always, tight lines.